This is Chris Jones from Brookside Soccer, and you're watching Ohio Sportsnet.
This is Devin Houshow from Brookside Soccer, and you're watching Ohio Sportsnet.
Hi, this is Mitchell O'Connor from Brookside Soccer, and you're watching Ohio Sportsnet.
If your high school has never won a conference championship in any sport, and you have a chance to do it, it will be historic. On September 30th, 2015, the Brookside Cardinals boys soccer team made history, and they did it with so much pizzazz that they cemented the 2015 Cardinals in the record books in epic fashion.
Oh, get in, get in, get in!
I kind of played it into like the left side in the 18, you know.
What were you thinking when you walked up to it? When you walked up to the set piece?
Well, before I took it, I was planning on just playing it in because my coach usually tells me to loft it out at about the penalty spot. And right before I played it, he looked back and he told me to play it in between number 22, which was the first defender on the left, and the other defender. I just kind of dumped it into that spot, and Mitch took it into his own hands.
When you saw him line up the bike, what did you think?
I honestly was speechless. I saw it, and I just stood here and was like hoping that it went in, and once it went in, I was just shocked, like beyond belief.
Have you ever even thought of trying this before?
What, a bike?
Yeah, like the way it turned out.
Oh no, not at all. I was expecting him to just take it and bring it down and like lay it off to someone, but you know, this is like one of those once in a lifetime plays. Especially considering like the game situation and how it was for the win, for conference. Like that's just it's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
When did you come into your head that you were going to hit a bike?
To tell you the truth, coming in on that, it wasn't. I didn't get a chance to think. It was more of an instinctive decision. There was no thoughts went through my head. I just did it. If you want to be truthfully honest.
Walk me through the whole play. When he's running up to the ball, you're running across.
I'm staying on top of the box, and he plays that ball in the air, so I'm running across, trying to get to it, and I volleyed it right back in. And lo and behold, it went in the goal.
But where did a bike come into mind? Usually when you're running away from the goal, in stride, people think flick it on, chest strap, something.
It was too far out of my reach, so I figured, hey, shoot for the stars. Let's get a bike off this.
When you connected, what went through your head?
I connected. It felt real solid off my foot. When I hit that ground and turned, I just saw right over the keeper's head, and I just couldn't believe it. You know, I was so much joy running through my head. It was the most amazing feeling I could ever have.
How would you describe the whole experience, the play, the winning the conference, everything?
I couldn't have done it without my team. My team is, you know, we've worked together collectively, and it's extraordinary, truly. You know, we're the first men's sports team in Brookside history to win the conference. You know, having that on our back, knowing that, it's a great feeling. You know, Coach Tony Rosance, he's brought us up to this point, and I have to give it to him as well. It's just the best feeling in the world. Coming into that kick, I had so much adrenaline pumping, had so much on the line, and I knew, you know, I had to make something happen, and I was thankful enough to, you know, provide for my team all that adrenaline pumping through, able to get solid contact on that ball and score a goal off that.
I was just normally setting up for the kick, you know, on the opposite side by the back post, and then I saw it go up, and Mitch start running to it, and I saw him go up to play the ball back in, it looked like, or whatever, and it just went up, and I couldn't believe, like, it was going towards the goal, and first thing I thought through my mind was, there's no way that's going in. And then it just went right in. I couldn't believe it. I was speechless.
And all the times you're fooling around in your backyard and everything and didn't practice before it, you ever thought of somebody trying a play like that, a bike, just off a crazy kick like that?
I have, but never thought I would really actually be able to see it in a game and actually have one of my teammates do it. It's still flowing in my blood and everything. I guarantee it's still flowing in everyone else's blood on the team. And we're just still excited about it, and we hope we can keep going with it.
Have you experienced anything more, I guess you could say, jubilant, outstanding, crazy, anything on the field before?
I can't say I have. This is probably going to be a memory of mine, the best memory of mine from my high school career.
You guys get another set piece near midfield, and you're going to make a similar run, try a similar play?
Probably not. That's we're going to leave that one in the record books. Honestly, I don't think I'll ever get that lucky again, but you never know. You know, in that case, my body took over. I didn't have a chance to think, so you never really know what's going to happen on the field. My body did it, and my mind thought after.
And what did you think when you hit that?
Are you nuts? And then I looked back, and I couldn't believe it.
How hard of a shot is that?
1 in a million, and I was lucky enough to be that one, to tell you the truth.